In a cozy corner of the internet, there's a channel that's a hidden gem. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop is so quaint, where the art of quilting finds its place. With a warm smile they welcome you in, guiding hands as always begin. From tracing patterns to stitching seams, together we create our dreams. Stitches of love we weave and sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine. Stitches of love we weave and sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine.
Boo! Hi. How's it going? Welcome. Nope, I got Sophie all startled. How's it going? Hello, Deborah. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Marie France. Hello, Doreen. Hello, 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 June Hansen, Tracy H. Hello, hello, Pal over on Twitch. Hello, Peter. Welcome in. Hello, Jude. I'm glad he's supporting both Chris and I. Very nice. Welcome in. Hi. Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? She's liking the duck. She's liking the duck jerky. Miss Tracy Wickett sent a bunch of goodies, a couple of quilts to get quilted up, and some treats for herself, a loaf. Here, you want to take it? Oh, all right, I wasn't gonna make you jump for it. So she'll go over there now, and she'll enjoy her treat. How's it going, everybody? She actually looks a little blurry. Hold on, let me not blur her out. Hold on. Ow, that was my meat cracking. Better? Hope so. Yes. Hi. You're so cute, aren't you? You're just the bestest. Hey, say hi to people. Say hi to people. Stop looking at you. It's so cute. You're so cute. I got loves. I got nothing but loves. I got loves. Yeah? You'll take that? Can you take the loves? Star of the show, Sophie Lofi. Sophie Lofi. I'm still alive. I'm good, June. I'm good. I'm good. Good. Yeah, happy birthday to all the birthdays. Hello, RV Quilt. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Hello, welcome. Hello, Annie. Oh, hello, she says. Lovely. She is. She's like the bestest. She literally is. She is the very bestest. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. It's nice and sunny here. Here's the outside cam. I got you looking at the pond. and some of the neighbor's yard. I thought maybe you might see some cows wander in and out, but maybe not. Oh, Lord Clark, good morning, Lord. You snuck in here. I didn't see yous. So how's everybody doing? Okay, hold on. What are we working today? We're working on the crossy stitchy thing. But I want to go over what we're working on Saturday because we're doing a 6-hour stream on Saturday. Hold on. Okay. So, if we go to this camera, there we go. It's Wednesday. Oh, Jill. I was like, wait a second, is it? For you it is, because you're way ahead in the future. You never did send me those lotto numbers. No. I know, it's never going to work. It's a vintage camper crossbody bag. Check that out. It's a little faded. I'm cheap on the print, so I don't do the color. It is by Lisa Pay from Pay It Forward. And my measurements are correct. Here, I'll see if I can get this to go right there so you can really see it. Okay, it's really cute. I may not make it as a bag. I may make it as like, and I have to credit balloonist for this, is she thought not doing the straps, but having, so it sits like on the table in the camper, like you can put things in it, like whether you be dish stuff or utensils or knives and forks, plastic, napkins, ketchup, whatever, I don't know, like a kind of like a catch-all basket, you know, and it could be for everything, but it's for the camper instead of wearing it. But I'm thinking I might adapt it. If she wants to put it in the camper, she can, and if not, she could just hook up 2 things and take it with her as a purse. So I'll do it that way. I'll do it that way. So she could unhook it and just leave it in the camper if she wanted to, right? So it doesn't have a closure at all. You could put a snap, you could put Velcro. I think I'm going to try and do a little zipper. I don't know. I haven't decided. Well, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what we're going to work on for the 6-hour stream. And all the bits and bobs are there from the website. It is free to download. It does tell you to use felt and fusible webbing, but I'm going to use some like upholstery fabrics that I have here to hopefully construct the body of my camper. Okay. So, yeah, isn't it kind of cute? Yeah, so it's free. Lisa Pay. Right there, Lisa Pay It Forward. That's her place on the interweb of YouTube. And she encourages you to take her stuff and sell it. Make it. No, we don't have a link yet. I'm just trying to get everybody ahead of the game if they wanted to get to you know, craft with me on that Saturday, that they could go and check her out. Lisa Pay It Forward. Okay. You can just go, if you just search up vintage camper crossbody bag, it should pop up, okay? So, both who, please? Oh, he means Chris. Mr. Chris Notbush. The fantastic, ultimate clay wizard sculptor. And she is amazing. I love how she's so givey. Where did the turtle go? Hold on. I feel like, oh, I think I tucked the turtle. I did tuck the turtle. Here it is. This is what we did on a 12-hour stream. And it comes out with a, you know, snap. Snaps took a long time because, surprisingly enough, you gotta sew a lot of snaps on a turtle. And because you can make the body interchangeable. I mean, this is paddinged and everything else, right? So here, we'll just slip her. Oh, no, we can't. We got to go on the sides here. So I mean, it's a lot. Yeah, I love Chris too. So we won't give him no evil eyes about watching another streamer at the same time. We don't do that here, especially when it's the magnificent Chris. Okay, so there. Pop you out. Come on, really? It does pretty easy. Yeah, pretty easy to find. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that feedback there, Crystal. Super. And it's free. We love free. So there's you do the body of the turtle. And that was actually like my first time of working with like something you can position. Like I I don't know. So, yeah. And you can make the bodies interchangeable, right? You didn't have to do all the, you know, tops there, but you could do anything really like, right? So, yeah. We'll just pop that back in. It was super cute. We had fun doing that. And then my health went really downhill. So in that stream, I am like striving for life. Struggling for life. But I kept on trucking. Yeah, so that's cute. So that's what we're going to do. Oh my gosh, look at all the floofs. Who put all the floofs there? All right, hold on. We need to defloof. Holy bejeebers. I'm watching too. Sorry, I have 2 laptops. Don't apologize, Lori. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with that. I still have him in the background too. Alright, cheers everybody. Happy Tuesday. I'm up in here. Hey, Miss Allison, how you doing? I just sent you a couple pictures of your latest little table runners. And I just sent a picture to Miss Nadine of what's on the long arm right now. So today is super cold and windy here. Rain every now and then. Oh, what's the temperature? Because we were down to 15 this morning, which is like what, 59 Fahrenheit. And now it is 19 and sunny. So I came out here with a sweater. Actually, it's behind me here. But just before stream, I'm like, it's okay. I don't need it. I got like 3 layers on, so I'm good. But if I get cold, it's right behind me. So. Yeah, see, that is chilly. I was like, ooh, even Pop said this morning, I was like, ooh. But cheers, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so we're just going to continue working on this. We went over, like, that's what we're going to work on the Saturday for the 6 hours. We're going to start at noon Eastern, okay? So come hang out with us if you want to. And then the next weekend is the Jelly Roll Day, and we do have a project we're going to work on, and then we have a jelly roll to give away that day too. So, trade your temperatures is supposed to get to only 1 hour. Only. 8 this a.m. Now 18. Oh yeah. Oh, you warmed up fast. Oh geez, you warmed up fast. So we only warmed up like 4 degrees, and you warmed up like 8 degrees. I mean 10 degrees. Math. Some days are good, some days are bad. What Marie France during Zoom time? What? Okay, so yeah, if you're interested in coming along, like I said, I have some upholstery fabric I could probably use. They do want you doing like a satin stitch all the way around things, but it's done in a certain order. So, you know, the way the camper is laid out, right? So I'm just gonna move my sweater off to the side here. You're cutting fabric? What are you cutting fabric for? Oh, watching Chris. Yeah. Zoom. He's always in the background there too. I try. Thank you, June Hansen. That actually was one of Pop's creations. Pop did a block of the month. Oh gosh, I know Lois did it with me. I thought Allison did too, but she may not have. I think that's when Eli first came along. It was a while ago, a long time ago. It still needs to be quilted. I did one as a scrap, like, tester during the, like, I think it was during the stream. I think it was scrappy. And then this was, like, the final, just 2 colors to put together. Yeah, so each month was a block, and he created it in EQ8, I believe. Do you have a favorite? Guess you can't really see them all, can you? Yeah, the bottom half of this looks like just like the top, but yeah. I think what people voted for the favorite that they liked the most was this one. Was that one? The way it looked, so. But thank you for saying something. I earned it a special for the wall because it was pretty wrinkly. Yeah, I like switching it up for projects we haven't seen in a while, and I was like, hey, we haven't seen some of these quilt tops, so let's put it up. So I ironed it up and put it on the wall, and it's so beautiful because I haven't seen it in a long time. So when you work on something and you're like, it was some of the stuff was fiddly. It was a skill builder, which I was happy for because that's what I asked him for in a series to help people from beginning to end, from first month to 12th month of building up your skills with one block, right? So, and I did it twice. So, and it turned out amazing, absolutely amazing. It looks really pretty. And of course, you could have laid it out any way you like, but I do believe it is in the month order. So, thanks. Thanks, Bachmare over on Twitch. How's Kelly today? Yeah, so that's that. That's the history of that one. We are supposed to warm up just a smidgewidge, but not too much. Yeah, it's supposed to hover between 22 and 26 for the next little bit. So, okay, so we're just going to continue working on Stitch Together. If you go exclamation SC cross stitch, hold on, SC pattern. No, CS pattern. If you go, I think it should be there. Hold on, let me check. I didn't check this stuff beforehand, and I'm sorry. So cross stitch and then PATTERN, enter. Are we going to get anything? And I don't know. Yes, we do. There we go. Yay. Yeah, they both turned out really cute. They turned out really, really nice there, Allison. I'm going to the office to pick up travel pouches for clients, but one couple can't sail on the 20th since the man's health deteriorated, and his doctor said no. Oh, does he need somebody to go? I could be available. They should have that, like a substitute person. No, just saying. Oops. Maybe not such the best idea, but it's an idea. Oh, you want another one? Okay, hold on. No. Get back. Down. Good. Hello, Sherlock. How's it going? We're giving the sofa loaf a treat because she's such a good girl. Hey, Rocker, how's it going? 23 here, supposed to be 34 this afternoon. Oh boy, where are you? You must be like in Melty Village. There you go. She's got herself a little piece of duck jerky. You can switch guests on cruises, but there are only certain. Well, oh, okay, that was weird. But there's only. Hold on. There are only certain parameters where that's. Yeah, I bet. Midwest. Oh, you guys are melty today. Yikes. Good job, Sophie. Good job. Okay, here. So I was just going to thread up a green thread because I'm continuing working on the leaves, building up on this little line here on either side. It's called Stitch Together. It's not free, but it was a gift to me, and I just thought I'd like to share it with you people because you may want to do it too. 2017. Wow. My gosh. That a long time ago. See, that's too long to be unquilted as well. So we'll have to get that one up on the long arm. But I think that calls for a custom quilt, don't you? Like something in all the cream and then something in all the pink. Well, pinky. Yeah, it's pink. It's pretty. It's really pretty. It was the one of each box being something to do with family. I'm not sure. Maybe? I don't know. Now you say it, I don't really remember that part, but if there probably was, maybe that was in part of the pattern description or something. Not even gaggles. Ever notice when you go to the store, the first area you go to is getting treats for 4? Yes. I was like, I've gone to the store with the purpose of like dog bones and milk. I've got the dog bones, like something for dinner. Oh, picked up a loaf of bread or grabbed some salad, whatever. Boop, 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 and out, and then get home or almost home and realize I forgot the milk. It's like, okay, well, at least I got the dog bones. You know what I mean? It's all that matters, right? Is they're happy? We're happy. You know, it's like happy spouse, happy life. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Tracy Provis, how you doing? That quilt is currently on our bedroom ladder, don't you know? Very nice. I need to, I guess the petting of the loafy, I need, pick that away. No, that's not it. I put them? Oh, there, you fell down. Before I get all crazy with this, because I was petting and loving on the loafy. Clean our fingers. Hello there, Blueness. So one of the plants at my friend's. Oh yeah, how's it going over there? We had a Sunday Zoom. I tried to let everybody know. So I'm just trying to keep my hands before I touch my project. 5 dogs, 3 cats. I forget their snacks. Oh my gosh, heaven forbids. It would be melting. The world would have to melt. I was talking about earlier in the start of the stream there, Balloonist, that I liked your idea of making this like a detachable, so it could go on in the camper as a storage unit or as well as a purse. So that's what we're going to go ahead with on Saturday, the 6-hour stream, starting at noon Eastern. Okay, come hang out if you want. And it says felt, but I've got some oh my gosh, out like drapery fabric and stuff like that, heavy duty stuff. It is super cute. Yep. Yeah, and if you just search up vintage camper cross body bag, it pops up. Oh yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you for typing that. Where am I? Where am I? I don't know. Where are you? Where am I? Okay, we've got that done. I feel like I got fluff on me. It is cute. So yeah, I'm going to make it so you can either keep it in the camper and have it as a storage thing, or you can hook up 2 little latches on either side of it and take it with you as a purse or something. So she can decide which way she wants to use it, because you may just want to keep it in the camper, right? You know what I mean? Be too darn cute. Yeah, so I'm trying to pick out my materials of what I want to use and to make it stand out camper wise, right? So let's try that one. There we go. And then what we're trying to work on is the opposite of this side and then that leaf as well. So we need to go stitching out here and then make sure we're stitching in there. You touring the dam in Vancouver on Saturday. We'll miss the stream. America's feeding a bunch of. Oh, nice. Ooh, I'm bored. Oh, how poshy. That sounds exciting, Kelly. You're gonna have to take some footage and put it on your channel. Put a snap on where the camper door is. Oh, and I do have some. I was thinking of that. Like putting it like a snap up here, so it kind of snaps again. But the back is not the same as the front. Like it's almost like a flat piece at the back. It's only the front that is carved. So it's, but you could, if you wanted to, do this twice and have a reverse camper on the other side. So you got 2 campers, right? So, and then that makes it easier on putting a zipper in. You could follow the line of the camper top, give it a long tail so it opens up completely. You're opening the whole top of the camper if you want to put a zipper there. Vintage, hold on, there you go. just her name is Lisa Pay from Pay It Forward on YouTube, and if you just go look up vintage camper body crossbody bag. So I'm gonna fandangle it, but I think it's gonna be really cool. So Riley is really liking the pool. Oh, I was gonna ask. I was so excited to hear the information there, Blue. That's nice. I was busy on Sunday morning and didn't see the notice. That's okay, no worries. We hung out for about, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, Pop was doing some studying, so I thought instead of me just making noise in the house and breaking concentration, I thought I'd come out to the shop and work on some stuff and chat with people. So, and we did. You were missed. Okay. Yes, I'm going to film it as we all walk around. We have to tour a few staterooms first until 10 a.m. Then we have to stick with public areas of the ship as a guest start boarding. Ooh. Cork as you oh, that's a good idea. I do have, like I said, I have some like upholstery fabrics and some drapery fabrics, like some thicker stuff that I would just try and like to use up around here that I think I can make myself a pretty darn cute camper out of. So, yeah. You have some of that? Hey, very nice there, Tracy. And like I said, it has it straight at the back, but if you wanted to, you could just duplicate this and just make a mirror image of another camper on the other side. Maybe different style, different color. Maybe, you know, you have this much room to play in as long as you keep the shape the same, right? And you could even change the shape a little bit if you needed to, right? So, I mean, the pattern is just like a guideline, you know, let it inspire you. Here, let's cross this as we go. Auto feeders? Auto feed for what? For animals? I'm the auto feeder. It's right after dinner she gets fed. But she has lots of snacks throughout the day and usually has part of my breakfast and anything else I'm munching on. So trust me, she's not hard done by in any way whatsoever. What did you think of that Noah's Ark panel there, Miss Allison? I was just, when I was looking through panels for a project, like, you know, what can we do with this panel for video content? And I came across that and I'm like, oh, this and this is all going together. So, and I knew I had the Noah's Ark fabrics, a chunk somewhere else in my stash, so I went looking for that. I'm like, oh, this gotta go to her. Hello, Miss Kathleen. Good day, evening, morning, lovely. The pet feeders. Okay, gotcha. All right, so that's there. Now we want to scoot out to up here, but I'm gonna flip it over and tuck my thread first. Okay. Just pop it under a few. Can we see anybody in the yard? Nope. It's kind of I wouldn't say like an overly windy day, but not like it was the other day. Just covered all the bases? Yeah, exactly right. I appreciate that. Today I'm not feeling quite right, apart from the fact that I keep thinking it's Wednesday. I'm carrying on my feeling of nausea for no reason. I think, oh really? That's so odd. Well, just maybe some deep breaths and try and center yourself. Yes, there is there was? Oh, you're right! In the bottom corner! Oh, check him out! Thank you for saying that! I missed him. I was looking more in the center and up at the top for the cows. Oh, check him out. Oh, we're just going to watch him for a moment. Look at nature at its best. I love it. Check him out. Yeah, exactly, Allison. Hydrate, yep. Try and take some deep breaths and stuff like that. Makes it much easier when you take weekend trips, not to worry that they're all going to... Oh, you mean at least the cats, right? So the dogs, I'm assuming you take them with them. Oh, look at him. He's just having a whole snack in the pond. I wish I could zoom in closer, but I can't. He's so cute. Water fish and she's drinking. Look at him just hanging out. It could be really, yeah, you got hot guys there, babe. You got hot guys. I did not see him. I kind of even scanned along the bottom there, but I did not see him. Check him out. I love it. All right, sorry, you guys are probably bored of that. Where did he disappear? He went into the reeds? Oh, he just turned sideways. Hey, Whiskey and Sarcasm, how you doing? I can't see on my phone screen. Oh, he's way in the bottom corner, just at the bottom where the reeds end, next to like where you can see the frame of the window. But he's cute. He's cute. Nice. Nice. Look at all that wildlife out there. Thanks for saying something, Tracy. He's gone out. Yeah, I thought so. I thought he disappeared off into the pond. Oh, how cool. Nice. Hey, Craft a Simple Life. Hey, I'm coming. Y'all coming to Fabricland with me. I just got to the store and y'all are in my ear. Oh, goody. What does everybody want to say to Tracy? Craft a Simple Life while she's shopping so I can reiterate and she can make sure to add it to the basket. Tisket a tasket. We're going to fill that basket. I need some thread. Yeah, exactly. Whiskey and Sarcasm. You're so cute. Hello, Papa Looper. In regards to Pop. That's funny. Oh, hold on. I need to make sure I'm setting myself. Hold on. Gotta set myself before I wreck myself. Hold on. Hold on. Let's take a moment. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Maybe we'll just take that's Anita back here. Whiskey and Sarcasm says, OMG, tell Tracy I said hi, exclamation mark twice, and I miss her face, exclamation mark once. There. Or should I say it in a nice British accent, or would you like a certain tone of voice? Change my YouTube photo post on this project instead of me at the beach. Oh. On this project? The Stitch one? Or the Christmas one that you're doing with Kelly. It's Fallon's Christmas tree one. I think a couple years ago. This Kelly Quilts and Cruises has a few people that are up on doing this whole project together. It looks really cute. Love the little camaraderie with it. I love everybody's different versions. This one. Oh, okay. Okay. Just making sure. Trying to cover all the bases. That was perfect. Okay. Left turn in 5 kilometers. No. She's in the store already. Don't confuse her. This is I have done actually some by hand, and I've got one for a cross stitch of monthly sort of stitch along for next year. I started it last year, and I'm just trying to tweak a few things so you get a little. It's free. I'm just going to give it to the cross stitchers of our community, just to kind of stitch along. It's kind of very Canadian-y, and you can do it two-tone or whatever you like. And I have done a few ones from software. And I've also actually taken a cross stitch and made a quilt, like out of it. I changed the size to like a 2-inch piece, and then, you know, said this little square that you stitch here. So, yeah, there's a few stuffers. There's floss cross. There's pick to pat. There's a few softwares free out there too. You can take a photo and change it into a cross stitch. So. Use 80-20 or 80-12 needles. What do I have in here? Oops. What did I do with it? I don't know. What did I do with it? Oh, hold on. What are these? I don't know. They don't say on it right there, but it's too sunny. Are you fluffing your bed? Are you really? This is. Okay, settle down. Do your thing. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Take care, Sherlock. I'm glad you just came in. Hey, Connie. How you doing? Riley is now in the pool. I had a feeling he would love it. I had a feeling he would love it. I don't know what these needles are. I can't even tell from the outside. I know I ordered them. They don't say anything on them besides the little tiny print there. I don't even think they say a number. Alright, let's get some work done. Eli finding you a nice bird to look at. It was cute. Here. Hey, so Terry, welcome in. I missed you there for a second. Alright, where were we? We were finding our spot to continue the green leaf. I'll just make sure we're going to line up. Yes, we are. Welcome in. Glad you're here, Connie. Happy Cross Stitch Tuesday. It is about approximately 20 degrees Celsius in sunny in Nova Scotia here. But we can tell fall is coming, y'all. That's for sure. Temperatures are quite frosty at night. Just putting in the leaf. It's like a mirror image from either side. So you can tell here as it's going across. And then in the center here is some threads. And you can pick any color you like. This just kind of gives you a little bit of a guideline of what it's going to look like. So it shouldn't take us too long. I was hoping to actually work on it over the weekend, but we were just relaxing. We're going to be busy this weekend coming up with a 6-hour, and we got to start cleaning out the whole lean-to part, prepping for getting cement and stuff like that. No, not yet. Thank goodness. Oi, no thanks. No frost yet. So the next row is over from this side and then straight on that edge. And I found, since working with linen and working with 14 count, 14's my favorite. I don't, you know, if I see the hole, I stab the hole. I'm more comfortable with it. Linen kind of makes me nervous. I feel like every stitch is like so deathly crucial to not messing up the project. I'm just like a little ball of anxiety trying to stitch on it properly. So I'm like, okay, I need a little break. So we'll take a little break from the Wizard of Oz. And I do want it to be perfect, as much perfect as possible. You know, just I do want that to hang up on the wall and be so proud of it and mean something. Hey, Patty, how you doing? The news this morning. Oh yes, really close. I saw your Katie was really close to it as well. There's some British Columbia that's running a little crazy as well. They're all over the West Coast. I think we're okay. I think there's only a few in Nova Scotia. If it continues to rain, yeah. If we could only share the weather like that, it'd be awesome. You need some rain here, you can have some of our rain, you know. Need some sunshine to dry up your, you know, field so you can have a good crop here. Have some sunshine, you know. But unfortunately, we're not a Sims. We can't share like that. Yeah, so we need to make a home for the chickens in the lean-to part, but that means we gotta like do the outside wall bit, and we gotta clean out the inside and prep it for getting cement or concrete, or building some sort of safety floor where nothing can get up and in. I'm pretty much building them a nice coop inside in the lean-to. So they'll have extra protection from the outside. They'll have like two walls protecting them. And I can easily get to them from the door here that leads out into the lean-to. So because the water will have to be trucked out to them like daily and stuff like that, so it's definitely going to be a task. Hey, it's garbage day. Okay, I'm going to flip this over and tuck my threads underneath because I got a really short tail, okay? So flip back here. Well, let's see this. The news is not a wildfire update like the rest of it. Sometimes other things seem to take precedence in the news, except for our planet being on fire. Okay, now we need some more green. Yeah, it seems really close. If it's really close to where her daughter was. It's scary, you know? And there's been so many inventions for things to prevent your place from flooding and things to prevent your place from burning. Like there's one invention, you taking these really thin like sacks and you soak them in water and then they weigh like 25 pounds, but they will deter water as well as flames that are crawling across the ground. You could like place it like a barrier around your house. So but I'm sure they're not cheap, and the question is how many would you need to cover your whole space, what you wanted to preserve, right? Because you wouldn't want any of those flames getting anywhere near your house, right? So you try to make the surrounding perimeters as big as possible. Yeah, rain. Yeah, I wish I could. We haven't had a lot of it either. Like over the summer, really, we didn't get a lot of rain. So it makes me wonder about the winter. I mean, for us, last year was record snowfall that I've ever experienced in my life. So, because that was a lot. When the drifts are taller than me, and the end of the driveway is like 12 feet tall. That was crazy. Oh, sorry. A big one is out rather near my... Yeah. That's what... tree outside your window looks so nice. Uh-oh. Hold on, which one? That one. That one. That one. Okay. We've got a few. We've got... The whole back is all treed back there. And we will end up cleaning some of them out, but it is nice to actually have some trees back there. Because usually when it's raining... unless it's like full on like sideways rain, I can have these two windows open and it won't get wet in here. So, but the back one there's no protection whatsoever, and same with the front. So, but it's nice to have a nice cross breeze though. So. It's nice to be able to have that. Yeah, I got the little window in the new door open, and I've got the screen on the current door up, so there's like lots of light coming in, and yeah, lots of light and airflow. It's a beautiful day, my ideal kind of weather. I'm okay to wear a sweater, you know. I'm not comfortable when it comes to taking off too many clothes. That's when I'm like, nobody really wants to see all this skin, so we need to like stop this. Colder temperatures. Anybody got any big parties or celebrations? I know Deborah Holdman just had a birthday. It was her birthday yesterday. Hope she had a great birthday.
Did I put that right? Yes, okay, looks the same. Identical. Okay, now we're going to move on to a different color. We're going to get some of the flowers done. This flower here, we're going to get these flowers. It is. It's yeah. I wish we could use it, but that'll be next spring when we put the deck up. You know, I'm not. My main concern right now is getting the rest of the siding done over the gaps that are in the back, and securing up that side part where it's really not that secure. So, just to be able to withstand some heavy winds this winter. I'm off to figure out my best plan. Okay, have fun. Just take a thumb out. Somebody will pick you up. You're cute. Just tell them you got snacks. They'll pick you up. I'm not sure. Is it illegal to hitchhike there? Hey there, Skelly. How's it doing? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I had a quiet day. Worked on my piece in pieces. Quilt top piece in pieces. Have you posted that on their Facebook page? I don't remember seeing that one. Piece in pieces. May have seen the picture, but I didn't see the name. I would like to see that. Piece in pieces. Alright, so, okay, we're going to trade that up for a new color. So here, let's put that off to the side. Now, Skelly today. How's it going over there on the Twitch side there, Skelly? Is this what I want to use for that? I think so. I meant to put you on little spools and I forgot. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted. We're hanging out in the fabric land with Tracy Wick, so if anybody had any things on their want list, Tracy Wick's gotcha. Sometimes those are the best birthdays. It's just the ones you just want, you know, either just spend with family or some want to go out and party and have a big celebration. I'm like, you know, let's just order out, or you guys go grab something and bring it back, because it's not like we're a lot of options for the ordering out part. You know, but I'd rather just hang out and play games with the boys, you know, the video games that they want to play, or, you know, just spending some time having some fun. Right? Quality family time, right? Doing well so far. Just woke up and let the dogs out. Now I'm trying to wake up enough to start stitching myself. Very nice. Very nice. Well, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you may be. Everybody's got a different schedule, right? Very slowly rearranging my sewing area. I want to start sewing 2 pieces of material together. Any piece will do. Is that your starting part? Just 2, and then that you're good, and then, you know, the next day be like 4 pieces or something. Done enough celebrating over the weekend. I am all hen partied out 17 days before my son's wedding. I think that's just about enough time to recover. I bet. I can't imagine the stress ball you must be. I'd be like, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd be like one of those mother-in-laws that, what you do what you want is happy. What makes you happy makes me happy. Just let me know where I can help. And then I'd be like, it's not off my shoulders until they ask me for something. You know what I mean? Be like, stressed? No way. I'm not going to be that way. Okay, what was that? If I want to. I forgot about that one. Okay, that was a darker. I don't know. Yeah, what's up at the time? We'll post the cover page on Facebook. Hubby took me out for Chinese. Oh, there we go. Nice. What's your favorite Chinese? I like the chow mein. Chow mein's usually one of my favorites, and usually something like the prawns, the deep fried prawns. Usually my favorites. Oops, sorry. Worked all last week and cleaned out my new sewing area in the basement. Oops, sorry, this one. Only to have our water supply line burst this weekend, thankfully. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. That's scary. Those are my words exactly. I did some crafting for them, made some cupcakes in the quilt and long arm I heard this morning. Oh, yeah, good. Awesome, awesome. Anything with shrimp. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah. I love shrimp, too. In fact, actually, I have shrimp out for a snack after stream today. So, my tummy was acting a little weird, so I didn't want to eat before stream. So, I'll have some shrimp afterwards. Yeah, I found teenager here in Vegas. Well, we thought we had found a nice one out in, oops, it's gotta go here, in Westville, but the last time it was like not, I didn't even finish the soup, and I'm a huge wonton soup fan, and they usually had a good soup, so the boys didn't even finish any of the dishes. It was like literally just ate it that for that night, and we're like, that was it. Nobody wanted any leftovers. So the chickens got some. They got the vegetables and the noodles and things like that, but you know, the rest went to food recycle, which was sad. You know, you spend money on a meal, you want to be like satisfied with it. So all right, so now we got to do the same thing over on this side. Okay. We got to tuck those threads in the back. Jack and potato. Mmm. Actually, I did really. I usually cook a potato for me, and then there's usually some leftover bits. I usually cook one for Pop just in case he wants one, but there's always other vegetables for him because of his diabetes, right? So there was like 2 meals that 2 potatoes didn't get eaten, and there was some leftover cauliflower and some leftover broccoli. So I made myself a soup to go with my dinner last night. Hey, Kathy, and added added all the leftover bits of vegetables that we had, added some lentils, some spinach, and some peas, and then cooked it in the pressure cooker for like 10 minutes, just to make sure the lentils were done, and then emulsified the whole bejeebies out of it. So, and it was really good, and even Marcus had some, so, and he said it was good. I'm like, I didn't even know what it was going to taste like, but I was happy with it, and it got things eaten up, and my tummy was happy with it, right? So as long as it was like emulsified to the point it's not going to cause any issues, you know. So I was like, woohoo. I felt like it was a win-win situation. We used up a bunch of leftovers that were probably going to get tossed, turned it into a nice soup, and I've got some for today too. So I wanted to warm it up. So, and the fact it's got lentils in it, which adds a whole extra bunch of protein, plus the, you know, spinach and peas and broccoli and cauliflower and butternut squash. There's leftover butternut squash too, so it was quite the veggie soup. But I really enjoyed it. Pork chops and baked potatoes. I miss. I know a lot of people don't like a shake and bake, but I do like when you make your own and you just like the crispy crust on it from the pork chops. Yum yum yum. And there's a place not too far from us. It's called Whistleberry Market. They have a smoked pork chop that is really quite tasty too. But I can only have that every now and again. It's kind of like a specialty thing. My daughter-in-law to be, Mums, is an embroiderer. We are all going to arrange a stitchy, chatty day for after. Oh, that's fantastic! You have to take us with you. I'm working on binding 2 baby quilts now that I got more binding. Oh, there you go. I've got to scare up some breakfast. Yeah, that's half the battle. I just had a piece of toast with some cheese whiz on it this morning because, like I say, my tummy's been a little bit weird, and I'm just trying to figure it out. I grabbed the color I was supposed to for this. So hold on, I need to open my box. Tracy Albert. Hey there, Tracy Albert, how you doing? What's going on? We spread English mustard on the oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Shake and bake isn't too bad, but I kind of usually just make my own. Because I don't know what all the stuff they put in it, and sometimes you'll find actually sugar in those seasonings. So, and with, like I said, we're just trying to really reduce anything that has any sugar for Pop. And for all of us, too, actually. We're just trying to all eat a little bit better, you know. I plumped up a little bit too much. Me and the snacks were getting too acquainted. Okay, is that the one? Is that the one? And I'm all out for good snacks, but you know, there's also moderation too, which I clearly was not practicing. There we go. That's I like that color. Got all the strips pinned. Now sewing them together. Yeah, and that's, you know, people don't even think that's the hard part is getting the borders. Surprisingly enough, take a long time. You know, you gotta cut them, measure, pin them, sew them, you know, iron them, everything else like that. That cheese with stuff would give me major problem. Would it? Yeah, it's got a lot of sugar in it too, I think, don't they? Or is it because it's the fake cheese? Is that it, balloonist? Or Mona? Do you want me to call you Mona or balloonist? I mean, it's whatever you're comfortable with. I can try and remember. I usually just say what's what the name's in front of me, but. Okay, so we don't need that one anymore. 2 grams per tablespoon, says Pop, of sugar. Interesting. Well, I probably only had a tablespoon this morning, so hey, well, that was a perfect size. I crush up seasoned croutons and add flavor to my bread flakes. Hey, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I usually like to use breadcrumbs and they just kind of season a little bit. A little bit here and a little bit there. So Pop's not a big crouton person, right? So like he doesn't like them if they come in the Caesar salad. He takes them out. It comes in any sort of salad, he takes them out, doesn't eat them. He doesn't understand the hard cubes of bread. So I saw a recipe the other day of a girl making like a grilled cheese sandwich to make in for tomato soup, but she chops up the grilled cheese and puts it in the soup, so they were like grilled cheese crouton bites. Well, she fried them in the pan a little bit more too, I think, or something like that. I'm like, he might like croutons if I did them that way. I used to make homemade ones in the frying pan, so fake cheese. Fake cheese! I used to make our own croutons and season them up, a little bit of olive oil, you know, season them any way you like. Parmesan Reggiano cheese. You know what I mean? Alright, so we're going to add some color down here. Now it has suggestions for doing, I'm kind of doing my own thing. Whatever color I want to feel like making, then that's what I'm doing. Hello there, Elizabeth. How you doing? Have you ever tried making your own croutons there, Tracy H? They can be really tasty. And it helps you can control the salt too. You'd be surprised how much salt is in some of that stuff. Okay, we've got to go 2 stitches to the side here as well. This is a pretty flower. It's a pretty color. Either way, I'm used to you calling me balloonist. I think you were calling me that because of Mona does what, lady? Oh, yes, yes. I didn't want to get you guys confused. I could call you Mona Balloonist. Keep finding projects laying around. That's for the sling back pattern. If you want for today's pattern, it is exclamation CS pattern. Okay, there, Marie France. And how are you doing? Are you feeling any better today? It's been nice hanging out with you on Zoom and getting to know you and you getting to know everybody. that hangs out. I'm glad you can make it to the Sunday Zoo. No, see, hold on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Miss Tracy Albert. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Just making the flower. So this is the flower right here that we're puttering at. We're just doing around the darker color. So I've got a little dark red, and then I'm just adding a little bit of plum. You can see that there. Evening, Violet. How you doing? Good afternoon, Ellen Chatters. Late to the party. I was watching something on TV and took a nap. Well, hey, naps are important. I'm a true believer in the nap. Rest assured. Get it? Sometimes it's your body telling you something and you need to listen. It's saying we need to recharge because we got, either you're trying to fight something and it needs that extra time to help you fight it properly, right? And if you ignore it, and ignore it and ignore it and ignore it, and then you wonder why you're run down, you're exhausted, you're sick, you're not feeling good, all those things is because you're ignoring the nap. The body is calling and you're not listening, and therefore it is punishing you. Hey, sometimes you need to. Hoping to make Zoom tomorrow. I go to the doctor's at 10:40, but aiming to get... Nice, Deborah! Sweet! I thought I'd try and open as early as possible, so that's why I chose 10 a.m. Eastern. So, and it usually goes until, I'm heading to go make some dinner unless I got other plans. So, and I'll be cutting the material for the new members quilt tomorrow. So I'm excited to get that started. Hold on. I'm still waiting for the thread for the current project, so I haven't heard back of anything. I had to have a minimum order of thread order, so I had to order like 6 or 7 spools. So we'll do a little reveal of the new colors of thread to the quilt shop. Well, we'll have linen because linen is a very popular color and it matches so nicely to a lot of things, and they needed it for another project. So it just hadn't been on anybody's list for a while. No real quilts were matching it. Just don't nap in the main lounge while you're on a hen party, or people will take advantage and take selfies with you snoozing. I don't even think I could. I don't think, unless I'd have to be like so zonk exhausted to be napping in public. Other than that, I'd go find me a stairwell or something to go curl up on. Like the littlest hobo dog or something. I was gonna say, why does that look so different? Okay, it's because we need 2 more stitches up here, that's why. Well, and that's why I put the post out as soon as possible about the Zoom notice too, so people could try and, make a point to come and hang out and share what you got going on, and it doesn't matter what you're doing, and take us with you. We've been to all sorts of places. We've been out in the forest camping with Balloonist. We've been to quilt shops with Allison and Balloonist, and to estate sales and clearance places with Lois. We've been a few spots. I'm probably missing a few things. I'm sorry. Fussy cut in the front panel wrong. Oh no! Oh, that can be annoying. I can sleep on a highway if I'm tired. My eyes will close. Not me. I'm like too wary. I had older siblings. I was the baby, so I was colored on. I was dressed funny. Festivals with Charlotte. Thank you, Tracy Albert. I was like, I know I'm missing things. I just, when you want things to come to you, they're just not coming to you. So thank you. Walks on the beach with Allison. That was a fun one. Love that one. I did get the notice about tomorrow. Okay, good. I'm sorry if it wakes you guys up. I'm just, okay, I want to get it sorted before I come out to the shop because it's easier to handle on my home PC with all the information there than trying to load up on little laptops. And I don't use my phone for watching streams or searching for streams or nothing because that screen is way too tiny. Nope, that would just drive me crazy. Yes, she does. I love all the adventures that people take us on in the Zoom. We've gone to pick up Tracy Wick's kids and extra kids that weren't hers. And we went driving around, seen some sights, taking the spins. Oh, dark 30. I used to say that for when I'd have to take Pop to the airport sometimes when we lived in Ontario. He'd be traveling, be like, oh, dark 30. Get the right one, get the right one. Or pick him up at oh, dark 30. Because the less busier the airport was, the more inclined I was to pick him up. I'm not interested in dealing with, like, you know, midday Toronto airport. No thanks. Hard pass on that one. Oh, no worries. Trust me. I'll let you see. Hey, that would be awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, right, Tracy, promise. I'm me too. Now I'm all excited. And it doesn't take much. I got it. I got to. But, you know, hey, I'm easily excited. Yeah, so this is a project you could do for yourself, you could do for someone else, be a great gift. It's not like a really big project, so it's really cute that you're just kind of mirroring the plants on the sides. And you got, it's kind of a bit of a combination. You got some flowers, you got some stitching, and you got some, you know, like detail making of the spools, sort of thing. Yeah, oh, yeah. What's happening on that end there, Miss Allison? If you want to share, I would be curious to figure out. Obviously, I don't know how to help from here. I wish I could. I'd blast over some seawater. Aw, thanks, Patty. It was one of Pop's creations. Block of the month, Miss Allison says it was from 2017. It still has yet to be quilted up. I think I quilted up the scrappy one that I did, like the tester. I did the tester and then we did that one, just to make sure the pattern was going to come together. There was a few times where the software was auto-changing it, so instead of making it like an 18-inch block or 16-inch block, it was making it a 12. So it was like, but you didn't figure that out until you'd already put the like the tester together, right? So I was like, oh my goodness. So there's a few times I had to do way too many blocks. It was kind of annoying, but in the end, we figured it out. It turned out to be a beautiful project. So it's nice to see it after so many years being tucked away that it kind of brings a new light to it, you know, brings new light and joy to the project. It was a skill builder for everyone that Pop had created. So, and they were free, I believe, weren't they? The patterns each month was free to the community. I believe so. I believe so. It was block of the month. It was fun. And then I think Munchkin and I did in 18. We did his block of the month, which was the Future Fantasy Fun with the castle in the sky and the ship castle in the sky and the big tree and stuff. So, hopefully Eric won't mind if she fills the trailer with her crafts machines just to get all good found. Oh, Oh yeah, I misplaced one earlier too. Hey Annette, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm just gonna flip this over and tuck the threads under. Ooh, that's a cool breeze coming in my way. Okay, now where else did this need to go? Yo. I don't want that right yet. So let's do the little green one. No worries. My toes off. No worries. Hey, you felt comfortable enough with us, Marie France, to doze off and have a nap while we were all just yapping our little faces off, you know, talking about whatever. Life. Encouraging each other through, you know, hard times or problems or issues or whatever, and you know, and sometimes you don't think of things, and yet someone else could say something, oh, well, just do this, and it would be like a light bulb moment for you, and you're like, wait a second, you're right, you know, like, oh, okay, you know, because you just didn't really think about it. Hey, Skellies. Coming over to the YouTube side. Welcome in. Okay, just we were discussing the load of what I have packed into her to reduce the weight. He's pulling down the road. Yeah, maybe a little revamp. Well, welcome. This is coming along nice. Okay, all right. What was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna do that one. The colory bits. The colory bits, the colory bits, the colory bits. I don't think I got it on that side either, did I? No, I just got the little skip out. My sister-in-law wants a sling bag like you made. Found the perfect fabric. Going to put vinyl with it. Very nice. Very nice. The only thing I can suggest, Deborah, is hold on. Let me show you. Okay, cause I did up a couple out of that pleathery material. So you want to make sure, because I'm going to have to go back and tweak this, okay? Make sure that you maybe give some relief cuts to that vinyl before coming around these corners. So it's just, I'm sure some people would just leave it, but that is just enough to kind of make me a little annoyed. I didn't seal off the insides, right? I just did around, so I have time to pick out and reset that seam. But I put the spinner at the bottom so it could be reversible to either side of what they wanted. There, and I matched the D-ring, and then the top, and I just mixed it with black. And I added an extra pocket to the front, and then I used the snap at the top, okay? And then a nice little pocket. Okay, so I just used to mix the black and this material, okay? And I mixed it up. I put the black band there. This one I've got, so it's all, and the tan is out, and all the black is on the inside. You're not seeing any of it, and you know what I mean? And I mixed it up with a little colorful zipper. So have fun with it, but just make sure when you're, especially around those rounding those bottoms, make sure that fabric is just kind of laying as flat as possible, and you're just kind of like tweaking and twiddling around. So, but yeah, I'll have to tweak that one. I think this one, there was one there too. One there I got a little annoyed at too. So, but it could be just as I'm, you know, oh, garbage truck. You know, it was too rushed on flipping into flopping it, right? So, yeah, well, I could totally agree. That's why on every single one of the new ones, I put a pocket. I put a lined pocket on it. So, at least for the front. So, yeah. I'm trying to learn, and I'm hoping to maybe, once I tweak these, I might be able to sell them. So, you know, because they're not quilted. They're really light, but they are durable with that very neutral color of the tan and the black. So I thought that kind of really goes with anything, right? So I have 2 more that I'm working on over here. I just didn't get that far in the process on the Sunday, but I'm going to work on them after stream today. So, or if people want to hang out, I can work on them after we're done stitching. I mean, that's up to you guys. I mean, because it doesn't matter to me. So I'm going to be sewing anyways. Will you here? Hey, guess who, Nancy? How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, definitely. I suggest the extra pockets, like for this one, for sure. Yeah, I was happy for that, the extra that, and then the ones on the inside as well. So, yeah. And I may change this one. I did shorten the top part there, so it's not as much. But I like the clip for the top and the swivel for the bottom. It just makes it easier. You know what I mean? Because if you put that swivel in the bottom, you can flip flop, tippity top. There is no way you cannot wear it, right? So whether you're lefty, righty, like it in the front, like it in the back, whatever, it's all pretty flexible if you put that little swivel in on the side part, right? So, you know, that's the best thing if I could suggest is doing that, is putting one of those in. And they're, oh yeah, oh here they are. They're like these. They just usually come in a pack of 2. Okay. You can do them bigger or smaller, depending on what you can get. Okay. Hey, Linda Lindsay. Sorry I'm late for the party. Took Link to the vet. He is doing awesome for 17 years old. Awesome. Very nice. Oh, sorry. There we go. Or did you want to see it on the bag? Did you want to see it on the bag there? Sorry. And it just swivels wherever here, like right in that, it's a swivel spot right there, so it flips and flops, and then you just clip it on, just by pushing that little button in and it popping out, and then there. So I find that the handiest there, because in that way you can put that anywhere, right? So. Like I say, they come in a pack of 2. There's black and gray and silver and brass. These are metal, like they're not plastic, they're metal. So you want something that's going to be half decent, right? So, okay. Go, where are you going? Oh. Put you in the bucket. Not you. You don't fit in the bucket. You're too big. You're too big for the bucket. No, down. Yeah, maybe? Slightly interested in it? Okay, there we go. I'm having fun making the bags, Allison, and they're great gifts to give to people, because, and especially if you make them like that, like universal, it doesn't matter whether you give that to a guy or a girl, right? So she's such a good doggy. I love her so much. She makes me so happy. Okay, so we are, okay, we got here, and then we got 1, 2, 3, and 1 up. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So that's 1 out, which I didn't do, but that's okay. And then up here is the start. So this one we want to go 3 stitches. Hey, Miss Practically Creative. You make it look so doable. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, because some people, they get discouraged, and I'm like, well, I feel like if I can do it, that really anybody can, right? But I also know it doesn't come, oh no, that's wrong. It doesn't come as easy to some people either, right? That's the wrong one. Let me go back up a stitch. And if you just kind of do the steps. And actually, I read quite a few comments on that bag, and a lot of people couldn't understand how to get the gusset on. And I can understand that, but and the only reason why I was a little bit more versed in the way of that, how that gusset goes on and the sewing of the zipper that way, is from the backpack, the mini backpack. So maybe reviewing a little bit of the mini backpack, how that comes together with that zipper and gusset section will give you a better idea of how it comes together for the sling backpack. Even though they're two totally different companies. One was Spoonflower and this one is Life So Savory or So Savor or something like that. So, but yeah, definitely. Missing anybody? Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Happy you're here. Okay, so we got the 1, 2, 3. And then it was on the fourth one was there and then up. Okay. This is like, that's not giving me enough distance between this and here and there. How's Kathy today? Alright, so we got here. It is a beautiful day in Nova Scotia. We had a heron visiting the pond earlier. Yeah, looks like he's gone now. I don't see anybody else or anything else. Oh, you see a couple cows up in the very back top there, right in the middle. 2 little dots of cows. That's about it. So, I don't see anything else. It looks like all your friends are here. You brought the party, baby. Yeah, very excited to be sewing up the cross camper bag on Saturday, 6 hours, starting at noon Eastern. We're going to work on this. I've got some upholstery fabrics and some drapery fabrics I could use to make this come together, so I'm really excited. If you want to check it out, is by Lisa Pay, and if you search up vintage camper crossbody bag, you'll come up with it. Okay, so come hang out with us. It's only 9 pages to print it out. It seems relatively easy enough to come together, so I think we can handle it. It'd be kind of cute. Either whether you make it as a bag or you make it as just a catch-all for your camper or a gift for somebody, or you just want to do the camper part and make it as a, you know, stitched on a pillow. I mean, be creative. You don't necessarily have to do the bag. And she has so many other free patterns on her website. Check them out. There's rabbits, there's bears, there's pin cushions, there's high heels, there's sewing machines, there's mushrooms. You pretty much name it, this woman has crafted it. Amazingly talented, and encourages you to share your projects as well as sell them. So she is more than happy to give her patterns for free, and she encourages you. She encourages you to make them and sell them. There's a lot of time involved in them, so she understands that, and that's awesome as a creative person like that. Hold on, listen, buddy. Listen. Thank you. Almost done. Very nice there, Tracy Albert. Very nice. I miss seeing green everywhere and seeing no ocean next to it. Oh. I can show you outside anytime, except when it comes to the snow part, then you're probably not going to want to see it. I won't stop ringing? What won't stop ringing? I know, isn't that adorable, Deborah? I love that video. As soon as I saw the title and it said hat, I'm like, that's it. What has she got going on here? I love it. I downloaded the pattern. I'm like, in the future, here we go. Thank you very much, Miss Melissa. Yeah. With this big smile on my face. Pop's like, what? I said, ooh, just been shared a pattern. Check it out. He's like, oh. Hey, Nicola, how you doing? Yoo-hoo, managed to catch you on my way home from work. Very nice. Welcome in there, Miss Nicola. Happy to see you. What's going on in your world today? How goes it? It is a sunny day here in Nova Scotia. It's looking pretty nice. It's going to be a nice day. We're just cross-stitching away, working on Stitch Together. God, make me a hat. There's always a good excuse to make a hat. Any excuse is a good excuse to make a hat. I do have quite the hat collection, but there's always room for more. More, more, more. How do I like it? How do I like it? More, more, more. Is anybody in chat going to work on the? Yes, it is Lindsay. That's what we were just talking about. We're going to be working on this. At least if you go to Lisa Pay It Forward, or search out vintage camper crossbody bag, it'll pop up, and it's a free pattern. So yeah, starting at noon Eastern. Okay. We will be hanging out for 6 hours on the Saturday. Okay, so that's that. I think that's it. Okay, so we'll tie it off at the back and go on the other side and do the same thing. Tram, and it's busy, so can't stitch on the moves. And no, I bet not. I bet not. Here. It is kind of cute, isn't it? Oops, sorry. And it's not one that's like overly busy, and it's not an overall coverage or anything like that, so it could be done relatively, you know, within a few weekends if you were putting in a few hours, right? So I have a picture of the finished quilt before the damage, and I took a picture, just started patching, and we'll take one. There you go. Nice. Good job. Yeah, people like to see those transitions too of fixes on quilts, right? So, you know, it's good that you shared it. All right, now to find my proper spot. I think that was right here, yes. Yeah, it's a kind of a sticky situation when it comes to the public transportation. Just not sure, right? You know, what would be the best? I read a lot on a bus and then a train, so like a public transit train sort of thing. Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see the. Well, I've seen the before part. I would like to see the after part, but it's nice to be able to share that with everybody else too, because it gives them encouragement. Oh, well, that can't be saved. Well, yes, actually, it can. It just takes some time and some patience. You know. I'm glad she shared it with you that you could fix it. I was making the bed the other day, and I was like, Pop's got his 3 quilts. I got my 3 quilts. Well, actually, I have a flannel blanket and then my 2 quilts on top of that. Like, okay, I guess we're ready for winter. But it's nice to have the windows open and cool at night. I like it when it's get that nice cool breeze kind of blowing in and around you, and you're all snug as a bug underneath your blankets and your quilts. There's something like nothing better in the world than feeling that comfortness. Yeah. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Stitching with Nicola. I see that as a new podcast. Stitch with Nicola on the train. Stitch with Nicola on a train. On a plane. On a bus. In a car. It's a must. Crafty Simple Life, I'm back. She says, only spent $96 and none of it was quilting cotton. Whoa. I'll be quite different, I must say, because she wants eggplant purple to cover the front border where the flannel is damp. That was blue or something, wasn't it? Whoa, boy. Well, welcome back there, Tracy Wick. Welcome in, my dear. Hey Terry, how you doing? Just wondered if you were have any videos on how to start cross stitching. We do. We have. There's a few. I can answer any questions here right now, there, Terry. It is just a matter of process of coming up in one hole and going down another. I am ambidextrous. I kind of work with both hands, so the proper way is to start is from the back. You either have a little tail, or you can knot it, or you can slip stitch it, and then the point is to cross each one. So you come up on one side and then down on the other. And you try to keep your back as tidy as possible. It'd be a new series for you there, Nicola. Hold on, do I get that? 1, 2, 3. Hold on, we got there, we got there, we got there, we got here. Yep. I do believe, I think there was one recently. I think it was for the Oz that said start to finish picking threads. Yeah, I think it was Oz, the one we just started Oz. We picked threads and needles and canvas and started our pattern and everything else like that. So it was pretty much beginners, I would think so. But I am more experienced and I don't quite think of it that way, so I may be wrong. I'm sorry. Some things just seem second nature to me, and I know some people are, it's just new to them. And across the top in the same direction throughout the project. Yeah. So if you're going to go one way and then back the other. Right, so they all are this way underneath and then this way over top. Okay. So if you just kind of look at a sample of just like the words there, you can see how all the threads are the same. Like they all lay in the same direction, so it all looks pretty inconsistent. If they were mix and match, it would look weird. It would give a different texture to it. I have to run. My boss says I only have a half hour. That strict boss, I tell ya, whippersnapper. That's why I need it for the very beginning. Well, 8 o'clock this is a 14 count 8 o'clock, okay? And you can see at the back of my stitches there how when you cross at the front, you end up with like straight lines at the back, right? You can see how they kind of, it's almost like a pattern. If my tails weren't so long, it'd probably be just as pretty. So. And then usually start off with like this kind of floss, and then it's usually 6 pieces per floss. And the kind of my rule of thumb is I'll take that bit here, hold it there, stretch it to my elbow, and then that's how long a piece I will cut to start for stitching. So you've got like that. Hold on, let's go this way. So you've got like this length to kind of start off at, okay? And then you just thread it on with the 2. You kind of peel it apart. Usually, sometimes if you peel 1 out at a time, it's easier than trying to take 2 out at a time. So the first time I ever cross stitched, I caused a not so bad in the back, and I was having trouble inserting the needle. It eventually ripped out the part and restitched it, but after a year's worth of experience, I don't know. Well, that's it too. It does take a little bit of time, right, to wrap your brain around the process. It's not hard though. Like, it's certainly not hard. Okay, so we don't need that one. And picking a good canvas, like I think if you had something that had the dots, the holes for you to guide you, maybe even a printed cross stitch might be a good way to start. So, because it teaches you a little bit how to cover, right? And there's lots of like alphabets for like fonts and stuff that you can use online. You can just do like your like last initial, like ours would be F, so we do like a nice big like calligraphy kind of looking F, you know, to, you know, put as a wall hanging, a pillow, Christmas tree ornament, you know, anything like that as a gift. Nice to have as a, you know, even a wedding gift, right? You know. So okay, so we're done that. What on to now? What is that color? Snowy white? I think I didn't want the snowy white though. I think, what did I pick there? Because we had white in the background. Was it that one? That one. There was this one. I'm looking for the right linen, like a gray marble for my dragon. Not easy. No, and you have to find the right one. You know, it has to be like the right one sort of thing, right? So I've had a few finishes in my life. Yeah, ask away. You've got lots of people who are very knowledgeable in the craft of cross stitching, and some people are just more quilters here too, because we do both. We only started cross stitching in 2020, so. But it was always something I wanted to get back into doing. Skelly says, honestly, the hardest part about cross-stitching for me was avoiding those knots in the back. I eventually learned how to feel for knots rather than constantly flipping over my project and checking it. I'd say I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, well, that's it. It just takes a matter of skill. It's just a skill builder, right? Like anything, making cookies, rolling out pasta, you know, making, I don't know, jams. It's just it's a skill builder, you know. None of those things really come naturally. You gotta learn them. I multi-craft. It either adds to my insanity or calms it. The jury's still out on that one. Depends on who you ask. I think in a lot of ways it kind of focuses, because it gives you something, a goal. Other than that, you're kind of, your mind's all over the place, right? It's because like, okay, I just got to pick this color and I just got to stitch over here and I just got to count those stitches to get over to here. And it's, yeah, it's almost like, you know, therapeutic. It's almost therapy. I remember one design I did was cross-stitching on black satin, and it put a bunch of roses in a vase. Finished ended up being 70. Wow, that's a big one. That's a big one. I want to do a dragon, but can't find the right pattern. To do the one you did for Kent was a nice one. Was that a free pattern? Oh no, his big one. No, that was not. Oh, I forgot who was that. If somebody said the name, she's quite popular with the dragonsy and mythical whimsy sort of thing. No, she wasn't. But you can find, if you just do a search there, Patty, what sort of dragon you're looking for, because the one I did for Marcus was free, but it's not like elaborate like Ken's. So gotta go figure out what's for supper. We'll watch. Okay, take care, Deborah. Big hugs. Big hugs to you. Okay, I need Teresa. When's the last name sounds familiar? Yes, thank you. I don't remember being Teresa though, but does dragons? Yeah. Okay, there we go. You both are on it. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so hold on. Let's have some tea. Let's have some tea. So cheers to you and me. Pop was watching earlier, but he is working, so he is trying to help out though. Okay, So we got this. This one says a white, but that's because I was supposed to use a different color canvas. So this, I got, this color is, I don't know what it is, but it is 842 of the DMC. Ladies, 842, under the 842. I feel like we're playing bingo. Color bingo, please. Can you tell me what 842 is? I know it's not white. It's more of an, like, it's like a creamy kind of pearl or something. Audio triggered, pop and raged. What? What's going on? Beige brown. Yeah. Pain-free crafts. Do some dragons too. Oh, thank you, Nicola. Appreciate that. It's a very light tawny color. Yeah, yeah. Enough I thought you'd be able to see on the canvas. Let's get a couple of stitches here. You can actually detect. Engaged. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was enraged. He's back his angry eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. Learn to read, Nub. Dragon Dreams has a few. Oh, cute. There was one that I did. It was like a dragon in a teacup, but we did that like a long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. Actually, I think that was probably in the old place. In the old house in Ontario. And they're really a good point is just getting handy, knowing what the left hand is doing and the right hand is doing. Because you can't see the right hand, but it is my more dominant hand, so I know I have more mental control over that hand than I do my left, in a way, right? So, but you do have two hands. So whether you hold it and stitch with just your right, or you kind of prop it on something like I do, or have it on a rack or a, you know, a bench or something like that where you can access it from both sides. Hade, which is Heaven and Earth Designs, had a free dragon. Check them out, says Lori Clark. Okay. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Miss Allison. Appreciate that. Skelly says Stanley Morrison on the Pain Free Crafts website does this drink dragons theme where there's different types of dragons matching a certain drink. I have the absinthe dragon, which is the beautiful green and black piece. They also have a price though. Oh, okay. Well, it's okay, but it's, you know, if it's something that somebody's willing to pay that extra little bit for, it's nice to have that as an option, right? And sometimes, you know, those patterns are worth a couple bucks to pay for. It's nice to hear the little crickets, and the birds were all over the place this morning. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to hear them, but they seem pretty quiet right now. So, yeah, there's quite a few places out there that have some free cross-stitch designs. If you just wanted some really good starter ones, like basic, simple designs, Fat Quarter Shop has, you know, got quite a few. There's a bunch on Pinterest that are just like an image, which that's where I got Marcus's dragon from. It was just kind of like a basic image, nothing really exciting, just black and white. You interpret it any way you like. So when I did the variegated, you know, thread on it, it just really added such a neat little dimension to it. And that was actually my first time using like a thread, like a normal sewing machine thread to cross stitch with. I was like, wait a second here. I can do that. I didn't know I could do that. But I don't really suggest ever doubling up a thread like that. Never quadrupling, like doubling. I've tried that. It is nothing but a mess. A flippin' frickin' mess. Never again. Alright, and then there's a couple little petals or something in here that are the same color that gets done over here. Okay. Now, does this go anywhere else around here? Yes, you kind of outline the bottom of the spool. Okay, so that's not very far from here. So let's just hop, skip, and a jump where we need to go. Okay, because we're going from this point right here down to this point right here. So if we go angle, 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 and then one to the side. Okay. So we go down 1, 2, and then the third one should be the one we're stitching down, right? So 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's the third one, and then it's just one to the side to help section us on there. I'm sorry, Marie. I'm sorry, sometimes I don't want to be too loud either. Apologize. Talking about dragons, now I think I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of a necklace I have, which is a platinum dragon claw holding a red ruby globe with a dragon in the globe. Okay, interesting. See, and if you took a detailed picture of that, Crystal, and used like pick to pat or floss cross and change that picture into a cross stitch, and you can change it into any size you like, how many details of the color, what you want to highlight, which, you know, and you can tweak it. So that's kind of cool. I'd like to see that. We have a Facebook page and we have a Discord channel. I think you're on the Discord, aren't you? You could share that there if you wanted. All right, so 1, 2, 3. How many do we need here? We know from this dark strip line here to that dark strip line there. You can see that? You can see those differences between those lines? That's 10 stitches. Okay, so just a slightly darker line. Okay, that's sectioning out. And you can see that because of the top here. This project is approximately 80 stitches, because we're past the 70 point here, by 80 stitches. So 80 by 80-ish, okay? And you can see from that bottom part here to up there is not 10, but from that 10, this here from 70 to 60 is 10, right? You can see that's just a slightly bit of a darker line. Most patterns will be like that, or you can section them out yourself like that, just a highlighting that every 10 to help make sure things are going. So I know that if I need to go across this line here, it's not 10, it's 9. Right? Because there's one off that end there, so I know I need to make sure I'm doing 9 across for that. Let me down the suggestions. Okay, yeah, there you go. Perfect there, Patita. Oh, I lost my book down here. So that's 3. And we'll just make sure that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, it is. It's on the other spot. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're just going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we've crossed them all in that direction. Now we're going to come back and cross them in this direction. Some people, like myself, usually pull all the way up on my thread to make sure nothing's going to loop back here. There's no threads back here at all, right? And then come down. I know of quite a few cross stitchers that just bring it straight up and then immediately rotate it back down in the hole. So there's less body movement of pulling the thread up in the direction. So it's in pulling it one way or pulling another. You're just literally putting it up, a little loop back down into the hole, and pulling it. I found that I was getting knots at the back when I was trying that, but I am trying to almost do like this, come up, and then hold this almost taut as I pull the needle a little bit. But then if I can also like almost feel that it's actually going over something or under something I don't really necessarily want it to do. So that's not my favorite way to do it. There's some people who just rock it and are like super duper fast at it, and I just haven't mastered that. So I'm more of a bring it all the way out, so I know that my thread is taut at the back and I'm not leaving any new I don't know, like a mess, right? So yeah, any other questions? We're happy to help. Got a bunch of cardboard that I got to get down to the waste transfer facility, waste management facility. Sorry. I doubt they got taken to the curb this morning, so they were in there from 2 weeks ago, so I gotta get rid of them today. I'll go there after stream, actually, instead of working on the bags. Go get it done. So now I'm just following the pattern, so I'm only coming one in and on either side to form that bottom part of the spool. And then this color will get filled in between, and then the other top part there is the other part of the spool, and then it looks like the flowers are coming out of the spool as well. Yeah, we do want to be like a learning channel too, so if you have any questions, you know, we're here to help. And there's lots of people in the chat that can help, especially with it being the year of the dragon. There, we did quite a few dragons. We did 2 paper pieced, foundation paper pieced ones, courtesy of Miss Sylvia Back. You and Me FPP. Check out her channel if you want to. She's over here on YouTube. She does some fantastic work. And she's helped out quite a few people of our community with foundation paper piecing projects that were specifically designed for them, for their project. So yeah, she's pretty amazing. She's very, very loving and gifty with her time and talent. So yeah, she did us 2 dragons. So we did the one. I did one just a little bit bigger than the other, and I gave both of them away. One to our niece, Sarah Lynn, for her birthday, and the other one was for Marcus for his birthday. And then we did another cross-stitch one for Marcus for Christmas, but I'd like to get it framed before Christmas. I was trying to give myself time as well. So, okay, so that's the bottom one. Let's scoot on the other side and do that stitcheroni. Oh my gosh, you've been here for 2 hours already, people. What's going on? Time's flying. Anybody have anything to share? I mean, it's the last few weeks of like really kind of summery-ish kind of weather. Has anybody got any big plans or any big celebrations? I'm trying to get some like mental plans in play for next year and celebrate Pop and I's 30th wedding anniversary in 25. So we'll probably have a little bit of a celebration. Haven't quite decided what we want to do about that, whether go away somewhere or have people come and hang out here. So. Oh, there's Cindy Wall. Good morning, everyone. She said, I started to like dragons after reading Anne McCaffrey, Dragons of Pern books. My favorite is the White Dragon. I think Pop has read that series, if I'm not mistaken. It sounds familiar. 30 Days of Zoom Meeting? What, did I say that out loud? Actually, I thought we could. I was gonna just continue streaming so I could work on the bags, but Yeah, noon Eastern. Yeah. I hope that doesn't mess with... You don't normally stream on the Saturday, do you, Tracy Wick? Yeah, we're going to start at noon Eastern, and we're going to work on this bag. It is a free pattern by Lisa Pay if you want to go check it out. So that's the Saturday noon Eastern for 6 hours. Okay, super cute. Check it out. It suggests using felt, but I have some other material that I could use here to... Okay. I really didn't want to step on your toes to make the bag. So just have some fun. Have some fun on the bayou. Yeah, the pattern, you think? Yeah, I think we were talking about it a couple weeks ago and you might have downloaded it. So this has just the camper on the one side, but I think I'm actually going to do this, but twice. So the other side is just going to be a replicated of the other. So you're going to have a camper on both sides. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. They'll probably be different color, of course, because you got to make them crazy and wazy. So, because that way my girlfriend can either put little clips, I'll put these little things on the side, so she can clip it and make a bag out of it if she wants to carry it, and I'll seal it like with a zipper pouch or maybe like a snap, like a magnet snap or something. So she could take it out in a bag if she wants, or she can just have it in her camper as like a carrier catch-all sort of thing. So, yeah, I think she'd like that. I think she would. But then again, yeah, did you watch her? I've watched her video. She's adorable. She's such a amazingly, beautifully talented person. And got such a loving heart. And she's got some awesome hair. Like, seriously? That's some hair. She's amazing. Still don't know. That's so crazy. So crazy. No, well, we'll be doing Zoom tomorrow. Definitely Zoom tomorrow at 10 a.m. No, because I'm gonna have to, I've only had breakfast this morning, so I am gonna have to go get something to eat after stream. So no matter what, should get something to eat and figure out dinner. I did take out a whole chicken, but it's out here. It needs to get into the pressure cooker or into the oven. Does her hair? Yeah, I think you told me that. I was very impressed by that. Well, I think it makes it such a good idea there, Miss Alice. And that way it could be a double-sided bag. And with a couple little pockets on the inside, one on either side, would allow, for a little bit of, flexibility as well, like holding napkins up or something like that, or a little salt and pepper packets, and then you can put the other stuff in there, like little plastic mugs or cups with knives, forks, and spoons, and then rolled up napkins or something, so it could sit on the center of the table. I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cute. And then if I make the handle so it's a small one and a big one, then she can make it. She could just carry it like it's a little carry-all to take out to the picnic table, bring it back into the camper, or that sort of thing. That was kind of like the idea. I was kind of shooting it out and figuring it out what I wanted to do. I'm gonna definitely have fun making that. So I wanted to get it done in last year. Like I wanted to get it done before June of last year, but it just didn't get happening. And I'm like, you know what? Before camping season's over, let's do this bag. Have some fun. Tweak it ourselves. Have a little, have our own little play on it, and spend, 6 hours having a good time working on a free pattern. I'm gonna have to set my printer so I can print out the pattern. Maybe I'll look for fabric for at least start with you. There we go. Hey, even if you just got the camper parts, right? Because they do say for felt and fusible webbing, right? So, and it does say here, print this measure here, it needs to be 4 inches. Yes, it is. It's 4 inches, right? So it is proper. So that's how, but you don't, there's no, this is the edge you're appliquing around, right? So the caravan door, This door goes in there. This becomes like the window with the curtains, and you can play around with that any way you like. You know, you can put beads on here. You can really spruce it up with some buttons or, you know, whatever, right? And you can also make it, if you wanted to, have it so something under the doors, like a little peekaboo, something for somebody who just happened to say, oh, look, there's a little door handle, and pull it, and then there could be like some, you know, fussy cut fabric under there or something. I don't know. You could have a lot of fun with this, right? You could just play around and have a good time. So, are you plans for the back? We'll have to wait. Okay. You can put a little. You can change your camper up too. You can put a little truck camper, or you can put a little tent trailer, or a pop up, or an A-frame, or, you know, there's so many different types, right? Have some fun. That's the point. Oops, was I supposed to go? No, that was fine. Okay. Yeah, she's got some amazing, she's got a couple of bears that I thought about doing, but they're so intricate, I'm almost a little intimidated. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle this. Some things I'm like, oh, I'm too much of a chicken. Alright, so we want to go 3 stitches. A chicken noodle. That's all I am. I'm a chicken noodle. Thread came up from the needle. Let's flip it to the back. Let's give us a nice fresh yeah, there's a chicken. I have the chicken pattern. We were going to do that the same day as the turtle, but the turtle took way too long. And I could really just, because I was not feeling well, just focus like on one thing. So I just stuck to the turtle. But there is the chicken I'd like to do. She's, like I said, she's got like bears, like more of like the intricate posable bears that have the joints and stuff like that for the head and arms and legs maneuver. So you can pose them. So I like that she includes those in her items that she likes to work on. Okay, so now we've got that flower. We need to work again for a spot to find the bottom of our spool here. So on that corner edge, it's an angle, angle, angle. So on the third one, it's a stitch, and then one over is to set it. Okay, so here's the angle. Here's the angle. Oops, oop, oop. And then here's the angle. That one is stitch it. And then here, that sets the row. Okay, and then we know we got it 9 stitches this way. Ooh, doing disgusting. Oh, awesome there, Skellies. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Hanging out in the Discord. Nice. Nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure we're on the same row. Yeah. Oof. Okay. I was like a moment of what thought it was on one below. 8 and 9. Now let's double check that count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Done. Cross. I have 2 stuffy panel patterns that I have to make for my great niece for Christmas. I bought them from Amazon. Company is... send that to me on Discord there, Tracy, and I'll look them up. Kulalu? I don't know about that one. I have a birthday pillowcase to make for Ada and 2 baby Shannon fabric cuddle kits and an arc paddle. Yeah. That arc paddle was just so cute. I'm like, oh, that's a good size. And then all this little extra fabric, she can make a nice big, like, floor quilt for these babies, right? Like the two of them on the one, right? Certainly. Okay, we lost her tail, so let's go back to the mane here. I'm just glad it came into play. I've been holding on to that for a while. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just, woohoo, now I found a home. That's what I was like when I told you, I've got some extra goodies in your package coming. You were like, what was that? Like, well, just some goodies. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to tie this one off, though, because I don't want to lose it again. Because we know we got more threading to do. So, all right, does anybody have any questions? Oh, what fell down? Oh, the can. Oh, just in time for, no, don't let the can. We found that in the cupboard. It's okay, Sophie. There we go. Jasmine just caught it. It's okay. It's okay. All right, does anybody have any questions? It's perfect for cuddle kits, our little quilts. Okay. Let's cut it. Oh, okay, awesome, awesome. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Oh, yeah, she doesn't have a date for the moving yet. You okay? Did that scare you? The wind is kind of gusting out here, so. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go grab something to eat. So, other than that, I will see all the Zoomers for the Zoom tomorrow. You just have to be a member of our community. If you want to help over on the YouTube side, you just hit that join button. Or on the Twitch, you hit the subscribe button. Or you go to our guild website and you can sign up there. So if you want, and we hang out on Zoom for several hours, usually. I think we were at 5 hours, 5.5 hours the other day on a Sunday. Like I said, Pop was studying, so I didn't want to make noise in the house, so I came out here to putter and make noise by myself. Well, with everybody else who's in Zoom. This is what we've got done so far today. Stitched together. Okay. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate you very much. Other than that, we will see everybody on Saturday at noon at Eastern, okay, for putting together a camper. Right, Sophie? Hey, you want to come say hi? Come here. Here we are. There's the star of the show. Right? Look at that cool face. Look at that cool face. Sister's got the coolest face. Yeah, I'll let you know. Probably not, though, because I got to go do garbage recycling and stuff. So, but we'll be definitely Zooming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay, so early bird, set your alarm clocks. It's gonna be like really early for Miss Allison if she wanted to get up and join us first thing. So, or balloonist. So yeah, 10 a.m. Okay. Yeah, thanks for all your time. Okay, big hugs to you guys. And go grab some soup for lunch. Huh? Okay. Take care. Say bye. Say bye. All right. See you later, everybody. Big hugs. Thanks for your time. We'll see you soon.